Hey folks, welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. This multiplayer version features me, Peri,
and Keb.
as we are continuing onwards with the, still using the bank's 1.51 actually, rules in the Utopia expansion. And Keb has discovered his own personal Utopia, a war with an awakened fallen empire.
I wouldn't, yeah. Wouldn't call it a utopia, but yeah.
Debris analyzed.
Yeah, that third fleet is still following your Fleet 22, so they're still...
Why did I get that instead of... okay, click on the ship icon. Did not want to start talking with him. It was not my intent. Yeah, but if he's gonna warp into the system...
They're jumping to you right now. So they're definitely coming your way, so if you can get up there...
Work on it.
The Titan's only at 3/4 health, so it's once you get through its shields, you've got a chance of hurting it.
Well, let's... Oh, let you all fire up your... There we go.
Yep, they jump.
Hostile fleet.
Of course, my mini fleet is gonna die, but that's okay.
They're the bait. Sometimes to catch big fish, you need big bait. And you're losing corvettes. I mean, at the end of the day, no one really objects to corvettes dying. Except maybe the crews on board the corvettes, now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
but I don't see their strength going down, which is kind of a...
It's the hull points that are the important part, not the... They came in very fragile, so it's...
Come on, like, take them out! Take them out! Please!
Where is the Titan?
Still need to get through their shields.
It's scary that about a fifth of their entire listed power there is just the Titan.
Yeah, I'd love to take it down, but...
Oh, their battleships are evaporating.
Situation
They
log
fled.
updated.
Again, doing more damage to their fleet. That's the glorious part. Every time they jump, their fleets get hammered. Okay, the Rixie science ship. They sent their science ships into the fallen empire. But anyways, their first fleet is now visible, and it was just a refill fleet. So that you've seen their entire navy.
Well, it was another 7 battleships lost, another 6 cruisers lost for me. I killed 13 escorts, 8 battlecruisers.
You're doing a good job beating them.
It doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, wars. Yes, attritional wars don't tend to feel very friendly when you're in the middle of them. That being said, you are indeed beating them. Oh.
Well, if you can track where the heck they're going, that would be fantastic, but I assume that they're... I lost track of them. I lost track of them, then
Well,
you can see them.
It's an emergency jump. They won't reappear for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
They're lost for the time being. Do I want to go that route? That's an awful lot of wasted power.
Their fleet power is equivalent.
Yeah, no, I know it doesn't. I guess I said I know it doesn't feel that way, but you actually are making headway, and they're probably not particularly happy about it. That's better.
At least now I'm gonna build a fleet with with the whole engineering bay. There's that too.
So in the long run, their fleet arrived back. The fleet you just dealt with is at the Ofang system. It's at 40% strength, 40% health right now, and a strength of 6,700 or 67,000.
Of course, if I go after them, they're gonna.
The other fleet will come and join them. Yes.
Yeah. So probably not a good idea.
Might be. The other fleet was pretty mauled too.
But
the other fleet's back to 85%. The other fleet will be 100% health before. Yeah, it's. I think you're better off just letting them come at you piecemeal and wear them down while you keep your fleet nice and strong.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Also trying to reinforce with whatever I can.
Oh, that's right. Over there. Do you have the hyperspace snares on your fleet system? Your anchorage system?
Oh, good point.
Because I mean, it doesn't do it in 1.6, but it still does it here in 1.5. Have them come to you.
Yeah, I don't, because you basically told me don't do that.
It can be horrendously bad depending on the situation, but this is a situation where it actually would be useful.
Ship designer. What the heck is it? Yes. Where's my construction ship? Lacking 3 minerals. Awesome. Can't build it because I'm 3 minerals short. I'm gonna have that minerals by the time you can actually get here. So.
Yeah, there are other fleets now retreating back to the core for repairs. So you've got a fair amount of breathing room right now.
That's not you. Where the heck is my construction ship go? There you are. Build military station. Build defense platform. Let's see if this works. It's gonna be interesting to see if it does.
It's a war of attrition. You just sit there, take advantage of your terrain, and you do this all the time in EU4.
Yeah, but I'm still just learning how to do that in this game.
That's okay. There are days playing this game where I'm sure the coders are just learning how to do this in this game.
Oh, Placid Leviathans. I was wondering what the heck is that fleet?
Universe nightmare. I want to build one of these here, but it's costs so much influence, and I am so influence poor.
Yeah, I have 14 influence right now.
I had a 150. Communicate. Communicate.
Oh, you haven't even arrived yet. Come on, construction ship. I need this thing built yesterday. I just went with the cheapest station and slapped a...
Oh yeah, no, I would build just a station with a snare and then nothing. Just a power plant to provide it, nothing else.
Yeah, that
something quick and dirty.
Yeah, that would be even better, but yeah. That would require more designs. And I'm kind of fearful. Can you set a station design to whether or not a sector can build it?
You can set sectors whether or not the buildings...
stations, yeah, I know.
Stations,
but
no, the designs... The AI has actually been really good that I've seen in terms of picking the right selectors. Oh, never mind. Thought we were out of worlds to explore. Turns out we were out of scientists to explore with. Off you go, little scientist. Have fun. Not that there were any anomalies left in this game.
Well, you still have that elusive fortress or whatever it was down there.
Oh, the Infinity, yeah.
On the bright side, them killing a third of my fleet has kind of changed my my income. Suddenly I'm making some.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 500 minerals gain a month now.
You've got me beat hands down there.
Yeah, but you have a larger fleet still.
Well, your maximum fleet's quite a bit bigger than mine, so it's...
Yeah, but I'm not even at half my maximum.
Yeah, you're also at war with an awakened empire.
Uh-huh. Okay,
We can go back and forth.
Oh, the Rixie are sending in ships. Okay.
Oh, they've been trying to get their people killed for a long time, so...
Yeah, but that's good. If they have enough range, I can actually see where the heck the enemy fleet is. Which is what I'm hoping for. I mean, I can see the Fallen Empire construction ships. There we go.
Biolab.
Yeah, their fleet is at home and repairing my look of things.
Probably reorganizing a bit too, but yeah, you...
No, they're getting stronger again.
Upgraded.
Oh yeah, no, it's... You'll have a problem coming your way before too much longer. Oh, that second Nautilus squadron. Well, they're at Teal. Oh, that's right. Boo.
There we go. Read in my fleet. And our treaty was expired.
What did?
Our treaty.
Oh, one of ours, yeah. The research agreement one.
It had a few other things too, I think.
Yeah, I was getting a couple of strategic resources out of it. I'll throw it back out here in you in a second.
That's fine. Still trying to.
How do you have dark matter? I don't. This makes me sad. Let's see.
The tech or the item?
The item.
I don't even know where I have it, so...
Incoming transmission.
The kingdom between us is worried that the ring world I am constructing was actually be used as a launch platform for weapons of mass destruction against their empire.
I think they'll have bigger concerns.
So they're requesting permission to inspect the site.
Oh my.
So that pauses construction for 20 days if I accept it.
Ah.
It's like, if your neighbor is building things like ring worlds, the least of your concerns is whether or not they plan to use one of them as a launch pad for an attack. It's like, you've reached the point where you're dealing with people that are no longer playing on the same playing field.
Oh, Rixie, why couldn't you just keep your science ship up there? So we could
Research
inspect.
complete.
Yardy.
Yardy?
Yardy. It's like Yarb C and Yarb B, but it's Yardy. I like that my neighbors are suddenly having their borders contract as the fallen empires smiting their frontier outposts.
Excellent. I want you to lead this fleet. Why aren't you?
Construction complete.
Okay.
Colony established.
Okay, both... I don't understand this at all.
That's half the fun.
Debris analyzed.
Right-click to unassigned leader. Alright, so I'm doing that. But
Yeah,
it's
that's a known bug.
so I don't know if right now if I have a fleet leader or not.
Oh no, there's a fleet leader. I'm just who knows which one it is. Upgrading the fleet requires. I can. Cancel. Beep.
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 Okay.
Hello.
What are you beeping for?
Oh, just someone in a parking lot outside just went beep on the car horn real quick.
Ah.
But it's just kind of weird, and it's one reason why I repeated the sound, just because you almost never hear it from my window, so it's just unexpected.
Unexpected beeps.
Yes, when you're watching a family show and suddenly you can't hear part of the dialogue, an unexpected beep.
There we go. Let's build a fortress. More conventional fortress. So that we have some modifiers against... Didn't I build
Against
that?
neighbor.
Yeah.
Some modifiers against neighbors.
I think that's what I put in the ship design. Fortress with fire rate suppression, shield hit points lowering, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, basically my point being, if they have a fortress there, they'll show up, right? And their bonuses will be reduced.
Yep.
Because the fortress...
So they'll jump in if you've got on top of whatever's got the hyperspace snare.
Mm-hmm. And they'll be in range of the other fortress. That's the plan, at least.
And then your fleet will tear into them.
That's my vague hope. Kind of irked me that I had to go with the Galactic Contender, though, but it's kind of necessary.
It doesn't hurt to take it.
It's gonna slow down my next step of the Ringworld stuff quite significantly.
Yes, it will slow down your next step as opposed to not having that and the Fallen Empire crushing your empire and then the game ending.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that of the two paths, the one you're on is
probably
still faster than the other one. You're yeah. Anyways, I'll be good.
Merging with Last Best Hope of Planet. That's my fleet name.
Really? You named your fleet after Babylon 5?
Why not?
Even though you're playing a rather nice variation on the Shadows? Well, you're not really, because they don't go around eating people.
Speaking of, yeah, we're still munching on these people. That's true. I forgot about that. Let's see, that's going to finish in 2377.
It was a good year.
Well...
let's see.
So enclaves, I'd like to buy more minerals because we need more ships.
Oh, I've caught up to you population-wise. I feel a lot better. And the rest of our neighbors are just trivial. You have 1,046 population on 90 planets, and I have 948 on 60 planets. Funny is, I'd almost named my species Am instead of Ah. Or Ah. But when we upgraded ourselves with cybernetics, our species was renamed Trans Ah, so I could have accidentally ended up being the Trans Am. And I would have gotten, this would have gotten emails from Pontiac, and it would have just been a mess.
Oh, to have better radar range here.
Construction complete.
So I've had 2 major battles with them, but only one of them has actually given any kind of war score. Mm-hmm. But only one battle is listed.
One nice thing though for you,
Huh?
you forced them to retreat 3 times.
Oh yeah.
So you've done significant damage to their fleets, and then had them blow up part of their own fleets to get away.
Yeah, but they're gonna rebuild, and they're gonna be better at it than me.
Not necessarily.
It feels like it. And I can't make any sort of headway, because the second I do that, they're gonna send in their defense fleet, and yeah.
No, you just, again, you have to wait. You just have to wait out being able to finally, basically killing that Titan is which point you can start playing with them. Now, if they come at you with multiple Titans, that's when it's just like, good night, everybody.
Debris analyzed.
Hey, I've maxed my border friction with neighbors. I didn't realize it had a maximum.
How's the other Fallen Empire doing? The one that started the war.
They're chewing their neighbors. They've got a war score up to 4, and they've destroyed a bunch of frontier outposts. I can't see if they've conquered any planets or not.
Do Starfort negative modules stack? No, they can't possibly do that, can they?
I would assume they don't.
Would have been fun if they did. Yeah, you have no fire rate whatsoever. Enjoy.
Welcome to our system. Our preferred fire policy is off.
Research complete.
Oh, thank God. Energy credits plus 5%. That could be very useful indeed. Energy weapon damage plus 5%. That sounds very tempting. Yeah, let's go with that. It's gonna take 100 months, but who cares?
I would. Well, I guess once you get to the repeating ones, they're all kind of overly long.
And I just figured this will be useful for the next time they fight me. That was my thinking there. Come on. Just a few more minerals so I can build the next fleet. Or fortress, rather. So yeah, I'm just building fortresses in a circle around this snare station, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there if they show up again.
Oh, I do that all that time. I mean, I do that all the time. It does get expensive if you're building really nice fortresses with like long-range weapons, but if you start stacking them perfectly, you get this nested effect, which is it's like you don't get to pass through this way. I don't care what you say, you're not coming through.
That's useful initially. We talked about that before, I think. Do these space stations upgrade automatically?
Yes.
But there has to be a mineral cost for it.
They upgrade automatically.
Okay, so there's no mineral cost, no energy cost, it just changes the design?
No, there probably is a mineral and energy cost, because I've seen some that don't upgrade it right away, so they may actually have to wait for the sector to have the resources to do it. So there probably is that cost built in. It's not a player interaction, though. It's not something that you have to go and consciously pay for. It's just like drained from wherever.
Okay.
As far as I've been able to tell.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've been spending all this money, spending all this money, spending all this money, and then forgetting I've been trying to save up minerals so I can upgrade my battleships. So, whoops. Probably should have thought of that a couple of habitats ago.
Which plant did I just modify? Or do something with? That was you. Okay. Oh, I really need the squares to have a much clearer indication whether or not they have a building in them. Like a big red background or something. Just, you've forgotten to build something here, do so.
Have you considered glasses? But there could be something. They could do something that would be useful for that. That's probably even something someone could mod. Just a simple graphics mod. And that's a timer.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, well, I guess we'll take a break here and we will resume the doom and gloom next time.
Ooh, resume. See you next time, folks.